Every Persona game tells you a lie. It tells you that being the new kid from outer town is easy, that you'll just move to a new town, make perfect friends, forge a relationship and save the world. You live. But what if you are not the hero? What if you move to that small town and nothing happened? What if the isolation didn't lead to a bond with lifelong friends, but to hate and crushing nihilism? What if you got bored, got bitter, feel betrayed by life, and realized that having a special power doesn't mean you have to save the world? It is just a tool to get even and plunge the world in your despair.
You are watching Nikyu.
In JRPGs, we are used to villains with great large-scale ambitions, semi-gods who want to write history themselves and force their power upon everyone. But not in this game. Just look at this goober. A normal-looking guy, which is why he is, in my opinion, the most terrifying villain in the Persona franchise. It's exactly this fact that we are in a normal, rural town where nothing ever happens until people are getting killed, and you are telling me that it's just a normal guy? A guy visiting us and being so close to us, a guy who seemingly did not even have a motivation for it. It just so happens that he one time accidentally killed someone and then he just continued. A sinister police detective, a man who has nothing but resent and hate infested in him. But why? Adachi has a degree, got the badge and studied. He doesn't seem like a total misfit, yet got transferred to a boring town. A town where the most hyped thing is Junes, realizing that he is nothing special and only a sidekick and errand boy to Dojima. Not being popular with women and building hate for them because of that. Seriously, this man is the OG incel. Adachi could not find a possible way to find meaning in his life. With a little mix of self-entitlement and narcissism, you turn to nihilism. Isolation is the key fault here. Our guy here is not able to build relationships, nor does he see the truth. The enjoyment you can pull out of your existence and environment. The possibility is there even when it seems impossible. You can see through the fog. Yet Adachi did not even try. Adachi hides in the fog, not reflecting on himself and diluting what the reason is for his misery. We can see that he does not think personal bonds are important, describing the links between you and his friend as fake and annoying, thinking the world is trash because some things were not in his control. Adachi isn't a monster because he has a persona, he is a monster because he is a normal guy, who decided that his own bitterness was more important than everyone else's life. People in the fandom often say that Adachi has no real motivation, but there is one. It's just that, to put everyone else in the same misery. There are often people like Adachi in our real world too. I don't think it's far-fetched or anything like that. Sometimes the reason is just a loose social grip. It really can be that easy. You don't need a tragic background story or real revenge for something you lost. Just resent and hatred because you feel like the world has lied to you, because the world failed you. Sometimes shit does not go like you imagined or planned, and that's okay. It's about what you make of it. Persona 4 gives you the chance to have a social link with the villain himself. Hanging out with Adachi feels uncomfortable, while every other social link progression actually progresses, where we see characters coming to their own terms and flaws and growing to be themselves, while Adachi is stagnant. He is stuck. Pretty much every interaction is him being annoyed by this and that, being pessimistic and not liking Inaba. I feel like, especially in Persona 4, the point about connecting with people and building social links is so much more significant just because of Adachi, a main villain who failed to do just that, connecting. The social link mechanic serves as an in-game trait, but is just such an effective tool to drive this point home. Connect. It's all you need to do. They are showing you a mirror of what happens if you don't. A mirror between you and Adachi. This split is perfectly represented by their tarot arcanas. You is the fool. He starts at 0, representing infinite potential and the open-mindedness required to build bonds. In golden, Adachi is handed the jester, which is also numbered 0. But in tarot definitions, the jester is a mockery of the fool. It represents stagnation, ignorance, and playing a part to manipulate others. Adachi acts like a clumsy detective because it's easier than letting people see how empty he truly is. But when you finally corner him in the last few hours of the game, the mask slips. The jester transforms into the hunger. This arcana represents unchecked appetite, base desires, and a desperate consumption of everything around you. Adachi doesn't want to rule the world. He is just hungry for entertainment because his own life is so hollow. His persona Magatsu Izanagi is a bloody corrupted version of Yu's persona. It is what your power looks like when it's fueled by entirely spite instead of love. Both characters have the same start point. Both have a simplistic design. So Ujima himself said that Yu Narukami should act as a blank slate and kinda normal looking character design where you cannot really say what his defining characteristics are or what his general vibe is. The same goes for Adachi. He is designed as an average Joe, making the reveal hit harder while also being unpredictable. Strictly speaking, these two are boring character designs. The point of good design is telling you something through visuals and poses alone. You can tell Chie is sporty and likes martial arts through her Bruce Lee inspired jacket and poses. We can also tell that she probably acts more tomboyish, since stereotypically those are not girlish hobbies. But we can also assume that with her hairstyle she wears. Kanji seems like a tough guy, a delinquent with his rowdy fit going against the rules. Later we know why he looks the way he does. Every piece of clothes or hairstyle can tell you a lot of things, but Adachi is kind of an hard read. All he wears is a normal looking suit and really normal, maybe kind of scruffy hair. All we can tell firsthand is that he looks a little bit goofy, and this is what the lead designer wants you to think. In the context of the game, it's quite different. This is not a boring design, but combined with everything from the game, it's great character design. He is just almost a blank canvas. This blank canvas being his mask. And although Yu and Adachi share a lot of similarities like the persona and tarot card duality, or the same voices and the same starting point from being an outsider in Inaba, they could not be more different while also being two symmetrical and asymmetrical characters at the same time, always having this thin line between them, which could be easily broken and convert into homogeny by one choice. As the paper burns, Adachi walks past you, smirking, leaving the town to rot in perpetual fog. The accomplice ending is notorious for its very dark tone. Just listening to Adachi's love sends shivers down my spine. Betraying your friends and leaving Nanako to die. Truly the creepiest ending in a somewhat cheery and colorful game. This ending is the ultimate narrative thesis of Persona 4. It proves that Yu was never inherently superior to Adachi. The protagonist isn't a saint by default. He is a human being who is one bad choice and lasting isolation away from becoming the monster he is hunting. You aren't just fighting a killer, you are fighting the version of yourself that gave up. Isolation corrupts people. Adachi is a realistic character, a realistic human being that could be in our world and is in our world. And where the case of self-isolation and loneliness is on a rise in our current time, it truly feels like a warning, but also a reminder how important relationships are. Don't isolate yourself. See the good in the world and people, and with this I want to say, keep your head up.